DEBOE. Why you tripping, DEBOE? We got my 40, homie. Come on, DEBOE, stop it now.
Peace out. What's up, y'all? How you doing? It's your boy DEBOE Vibes right here. And thank you so much for coming by the DEBOE Vibes channel. The channel for 1990s hip hop and R&B lifestyle. Foodies like you, me, and we. I had to, man. I had to. I'm blessed with the homeboy. He came through, you know what I'm saying, to tell his story, man. We're gonna eat, but real talk though, man, this one ain't gonna be so much eating, y'all. I'm gonna be eating, but we're talking to my man right here. He is Mr. Andrew Mallard. He got a story to tell and do all the great things he's doing down here, you know what I'm saying, not just in Georgia, man, all over the country, man. Community activist. Henry County, Clayton County, all over Georgia, man.
Global, man.
Global, man.
Global
man. Hey, man, thanks a lot for coming by, man. Real
Thank
talk.
you for having me, man.
Thank you so
Big
much for
shout
coming
out
by.
to DEBOE Vibes.
My man.
Gamechangers Media Network. We right here with him.
Yes, sir.
We doing this thing. He got this good chicken. You know, this Cajun chicken. I'm kind of off on spicy food, but hey,
man.
I'm going to taste a piece or two. We're going to make that happen. He gave y'all my government name, Andrew Mallard, but people know me in the community as Mr. Country Fly,
Yes,
4K
sir.
Fly Visuals. That camera,
That's
that
what's up.
media, Gamechangers.
That's what's up.
Talk to me.
Gamechangers, man. Tell us a concept about Gamechangers, dog.
Gamechangers. Again, I answered this question on the radio the other day. Gamechangers is it dismantles the illusion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I say Gamechangers, a lot of times our community, you know, we had positive magazines, positive things like the Cosby Show that we grew up on.
Word.
Different World. Shout out to Bill. You know what I'm saying? NBC, y'all know what happened. We're going to keep it real on here. You know
Hey,
what
you
I'm
already
saying?
know.
I know how I'm no filter. You know, shout out to Bill. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much growing up, man, we had a lot of positive influence, man. You had a doctor married to a lawyer, creating a family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that family went to school. HBCU.
Yep.
So, you know, in my process of getting older, you know, a lot of the content that I was seeing, it was like you had to be negative, you had to be out of line, you had to kind of do something crazy to be noticed in the media. You know what I'm saying? You had to, you know, you had to use profanity, you had to do a lot of just everything that's against, you know, the grain, you know what I'm saying? To get some kind of, you know, trending thing going. So growing up, I never knew, I never had aspirations to be a district attorney. I never had aspirations to be a commissioner. I never had aspirations to really even be a business owner.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I never had aspirations to, I've never had aspirations to do anything that Gamechangers had accomplished. You know, I never had aspirations to be a pastor, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, growing up, you know, it was like NFL, NBA.
Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's the only choice
That's
you have,
it.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? And when unfortunately everybody don't make it to the NBA, everybody don't make it to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So Gamechangers, it started from organization Streetz of Gentlemen.
Okay.
Streetz of Gentlemen, as you know, educate the mind, elevate the spirit, eliminate the stereotype. We were community activists in it. We are community activists in the community. Shout out to my boy Jamal Burt, running for McDonough City Council District 2. That's McDonough City Council District 2. Y'all make sure y'all go vote for Jamal Burt this coming election. Okay. You know him, Nathaniel Joseph, and shout out to my cousin Mike Dangerous, Derek Perry. Rest in peace.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He was the visionary, the founder of Streetz of Gentlemen. And we used to do these events over at Jazzy Brown. It's a nightclub down in McDonough, Georgia, where they played jazz. Well, Jamal's dad actually owned the club.
Okay.
And in that process, we wanted to entertain, but at the same time, we wanted to stick to our message, educate the mind, elevate the spirit, eliminate the stereotype. We would allow business owners to come up, tell us about their business. We would allow community organizations to get up and tell us about their organization. But what we found out was that was a huge distraction to the show, because people, while people come out on Friday night to be entertained, people wanted to give you 30-minute spiels on their organization. Instead of keeping it short and sweet, you know what I mean? They wanted to do that. So pretty much, man, it came to mind it came to mind. That's how Gamechangers magazine came to mind.
Okay.
So I said, instead of these people getting up, we can just put their stories in a catalog and get this catalog out to people when they come to our event.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
Right, I feel
and
you,
then
yeah.
therefore they'll get the information. Even though we're bringing them out for entertainment, they'll get the information. They can take it with them.
Right.
We did that. We connected with business owners. Henry County has a lot of African American, quote unquote, at that time minority business owners. Because now we're not the minority. We have to be very, very mindful of the words that we put on our people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The new census show us that we are not the new minority.
Right.
We are not the minority anymore. So pretty much a lot of business owners partnered with us, advertised with us, whether they advertise big, small, they all were a part of the journey to help us get to where we are today.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me ask you a question. You got a great passion for Henry County, man. You know what I'm saying?
Henry County was the launching pad.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Henry County was the launching pad. You know what I'm saying? And I shout out to my uncle, Rock B. Chill, my Uncle Russell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He told me, he said, start in your local community.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? He said, focus on nothing, start in your local community and be an asset to your local community. And that's just what I did.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, I'll be catching, you know what I'm saying? I watch everything you be doing on your Instagram.
Gotcha.
But let me say something about this dude right here. When I tell you, when he got his mind set on something, I'm coming on about maybe not 10 years knowing this brother.
Yeah.
Since a jump. He's all about progression.
Absolutely.
At progression.
Absolutely.
So by no means am I surprised by his success. But the elevation that he's doing it, that part right there, you know what I'm saying, makes you want to, you know what I'm saying, be proud, man.
Yeah.
What do you say to other individuals? Matter of fact, what do you say to someone like me? I'm all about Clayton County.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I love my county, man.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, times been hard on us, you know what I'm saying, we got a whole bus system. We're the only county in the metro area that actually had a bus system taken from us.
Gotcha.
C-Tran.
Yeah.
C-Tran got taken from Clayton County. Ain't taking none from no one else.
Gotcha.
So that's just one illustration of what we, you know what I'm saying, what we've been going through.
Okay.
So somebody like myself who has a lot of, you know what I'm saying, major love for his community, man.
Okay.
Where do I start to actually listen, like, you know what I'm saying, let people know the situation what's going on here and be the voice? How can somebody, like, could you step out there, you like be like, hey, I love my county.
It's really no magic wand to it. If you step out there, you just, get involved. You get involved with the right leadership. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, one way that, community service is everything. First, your community. You can't really give a community a gift unless you've earned their respect. Right. You've earned their trust, and they've learned your value. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro.
Before we was able to sell anything to our community, bring any type of service to our community, we had to serve, and that was serving young boys in the community, young African American boys who were broken up in their homes, who didn't grow up with a dad.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Who maybe didn't grow up with dad and mom. You know what I'm saying? Right. And Streetz of Gentlemen did that. We mentored young boys. We took them to the March on Washington. Dang. We took them to the Legacy Museum in Alabama. We did several things with these young boys to show, hey man, before we ask our community for anything, we're here to give our community something, and that's serve young boys.
Man, that's beautiful right there.
And I did that one, and it's crazy because what most people don't know, man. What most people don't know, man, is I got a son, Andrell Jr. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And I hadn't seen Andrell Jr. in over 10 years.
Even I didn't know that shit. I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
so I was just like, man, I don't know how to fight in court. I don't know how to do this. Right. But I felt like if God showed me, if God said, if you serve and help somebody else, I'll help you. Word. And right now those seeds are coming to tuition.
That's powerful. So
and that's testimony.
Yeah. Yeah. So somebody like in that situation, man, like a dude, like, how'd you not give up, man? Like, how'd you just keep on pushing yourself for that, man?
Man, because one thing you gotta keep quoting the word of God in your mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care like you know, you can go to church and all of that, but if you ain't got the word of God in your spirit, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have that thing in your heart, you know what I'm saying, where you trust God's word, because the word says he'll never leave you or forsake you.
For sure.
So because I put my mind to it, and because I felt like, Lord, you know my heart.
For sure. Yes,
You know what I'm saying? You know that, you know, hey, me and my baby mother may have disagreed on some things,
Right.
but I still want to be a part of my children's life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So whatever I needed to do to accomplish that, that's what I did. And my first step was serving young boys in my local community, making sure I was there when they didn't have it. So I was able to connect with young boys, bro. I was able to connect with young boys that was going through the same thing my son was going through.
Right.
So
right.
I knew how to deal with him when I finally met him and finally was able to reconnect.
Right. Let me ask you a question, man, about that. When you reconnected, how was that experience when you actually reconnected with him?
Horrible.
Yeah, bro.
Horrible.
Word, yeah.
He cussed me out. He told me, he called me everything in the book. He told me that his stepdad was, you know, better than me. He told me, you know, he told me everything you wouldn't want to hear from a son.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
Straight up.
It wasn't like, oh my God, Dad, after 10 years, I'm happy to meet. Nah.
Ain't no movie shit. Yeah.
Nah.
Man, yeah.
And I know this interview probably wasn't even supposed to go this direction, but this just,
I'm glad
we
it did,
just
though,
letting
man.
the spirit like walk with us because, you know, I'm trying to be as truthful as possible. But yeah, man, it was hell.
How's it now?
It's still hell. It's still
Well, yeah,
hell.
I got you. Yeah, I got
it's
you.
still hell because it's a growing process. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean, it's a lot of barriers to be broken.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we done went from, okay, him thinking he could talk to me any kind of way to, hey, we can communicate. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
We can talk and have a form of conversation. But it's part of the growth.
It takes time.
You understand? It takes time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I also had to learn his frustration. I also had to learn how he hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine having a father out there and you ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Regardless
man,
if it's the mother's fault, regardless if it's whoever's fault, you was not there.
Right. Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I still have to, you know, deal with that in order to help him grow and help us grow. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And I'm willing to embrace the process.
Hey, man, that's what's up, man.
So
and
that's
shout
how
out.
Streets of Gentlemen is real. It's
Right,
no play where we got some t-shirts and hat prints up just to sell to the community. You know what I'm saying? This was life, man.
Right.
We was pouring into other young men. God blessed us. God anointed us to be able to go in schools.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Everything that I wanted to do with my son, God gave me that opportunity.
You just said something, man, about the whole thing. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But basically, that leads to what I gotta say. Like, I ain't no dude just sitting here eating. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just, hey, yeah. I mean, I like to eat.
Yeah.
I like to joke around. But for the community to trust somebody, they gotta see you.
They gotta see.
Yeah, that's why I put my face on there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be
eventually,
transparent.
yeah, eventually I'm gonna be out in the community helping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like you said, man, like I put myself out there. That's why I'm asking these questions because, you know what I'm saying, down the road, I want to represent this county. In some capacity.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
real.
And then I will represent Georgia.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Then represent us. You know what I mean? So bottom line is that no matter, you never think you can't do something because you can do it.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you, man. It's not where you start, is where you're going. You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
It says write the vision and make it plain.
Man.
And that's what you got to do. A lot of people like to talk it and talk it and talk it, and you never see it come to tuition because they never took that piece of paper and write the vision down.
Word
I'm gonna
up.
just show you right now, man. You know, you was just telling me how great, you know, Gamechangers magazine was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And how you were thinking about how you were talking about, you know, what we were doing so phenomenal in the community.
Okay.
If you look right here, these are my notes in my phone. Where are my notes? And it talks about
I'm just real talk.
This real talk.
This real talk, yo.
Real talk.
I'm looking at it right now.
This is weak points of my business. So I write the vision. I say, where's the weak point? And I say, okay, this is what I need to do to capitalize. This is how I need to put it together.
And he's touching on stuff they do wrong too.
Come on, man.
I'm looking at the last one, dog.
Come
Like,
on now.
Yeah.
Customer service. What I say? We suck at it.
We suck at it.
Huh?
So it's called ownership.
Ownership. So guess what? You don't always go on your strength. You say, how can I address my weaknesses? Okay, we need somebody in customer service.
Right.
So that's our weakest area.
Right.
We may be able to film with these cameras, produce a great product with these magazines and newspapers, do the things that we do, but our customer service sucks.
Right.
And I'm just being honest with you.
Right. No, and that's honesty right there, bro. Yeah.
Come on.
Right.
Right there, bro.
Right.
And that's just the third step. So use our other two. I won't tell you what the other two are. We're going to keep it gangster.